Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being on time. And today's meeting, we will talk about the user story and the lower fidelity prototype diagram. So the first stuff, let's introduce you guys. I will do it first. I'm Sean, and I'm the Azure customer for this project. And next, Fresco, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Festus Ashinobi and I'm the development team leader for this project.
Okay. Lee?
Hello everyone, I'm a member of the development team.
So, Apara?
Hi everyone, I'm Aparna. I'm also a developing member of the team.
Bob?
Hello, everybody. My name is Olumide. I'm also a member of the development team.
Okay, nice. So today's meeting, we have two main tests. One is completing the user story, and during this meeting, we will discuss and create the leaders and the functions for each user roles. We have 5 user roles, right? And the user story will help us define what's user doing in the system, and then it goes for more clearly. So it's pretty important. And after that, we will base on our user story to bring the lower fidelity prototype diagram. This diagram is based on the user story, and we will step by step to create a low fidelity prototype diagram. And I think this will help us to follow the action for each user story and understand how the system is set up and how user will use it. Okay. So for today's meeting, our goal is to make sure each user role has clearly user stories. And we will draw the prototype tree for those stories. And during the meeting, please, I need everyone share your ideas and suggestions to make sure all the lead and action are included. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. We can fix it later, okay? So as a Azure customer, I think we already have 5 user roles. So let's start it one by one. The first stuff is I want to talk about for all the user. So I need the new user can be register our accounts, and they can use the account to log in, and they also can reset their password if they forget password. Okay. And also, after they finish the stuff, they can log out. They should be able to do this quickly and pretty easy. And also, after logout, the user should not be able to access their accounts unless they log in again. That's the requirement for me, for the all user. So now, please, I need one person to make the notes. Nick, can you notes everyone's user story?
Yeah, I can note the user story. Then
Yep.
I'll share my document after the discussion.
Okay, thank you. So now let's start with the first one for all user. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
If I hear you
Please.
correctly, you mentioned that you want the user to be able to register,
Yes.
again. In case of they forgot the password, they should be able to reset their password. Well, I
Yes.
think this first user story is pretty generic. For registration purposes, we know that obviously what the user should supply should be things like their user details, including the username and their password. So
Yes.
for the user story, I think what we should be saying is we want to accept user information, probably their name, their phone number, their email, then the username and the password to be able to log in after the registration is successful.
Yes. So
Also,
please, based on that, give me the user story. Like as a new user, I want.
okay. So we can say like as a new user, I want to create a new account so I can
Yes.
start using the platform, something like that. Right?
Yeah, it's good one. Need please note that, okay? It's
Then
for the new user login, right? Okay, first off,
first of all, do you have anything to say concerning that? What would be the acceptance criteria like or what for user
Different
registration?
criteria, I think, will be when users are able to create an account successfully. That will be the acceptance criteria. So when they're able to create an account, then the user story will be acceptable then.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But can we use I mean something that will make Thai work easier in terms of is there any sentence that we can use to high level just to say okay this is what the acceptance criteria would look like.
Yes, so for user registration, the acceptance criteria will be user able to successfully register an account, they receive a verification and they complete their authentication and verification.
Yeah.
Is that okay by you, a user,
Yes.
Customer.
customer? Okay, yeah. So okay, if that's the case, then can we move to the next one because time login. So like I mentioned, login is also pretty straightforward, right? So
Yes.
you based on your registration, you supply the username and the password you've created during the registration process. And if it is successful, then we have an acceptance criteria. So for that, I can say as a user, you want to be able to successfully log into your account so that
Yes.
you can see your saved data and then, your
Yes.
dashboard basically. Yes.
Yes, the customer need a login to see this data and the personal stuff.
So that's the statement right there.
Yeah.
Did you get that? Were you able to do that down? Okay.
I'm writing it down.
Okay.
Anything else? Anything else?
So the acceptance criteria for that basically should be something like when the user is correctly logged in and they are able to see the dashboard. So that would be the acceptance criteria for that user story for login.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so after logging, I think the user need a logout, right? I mean, idea about the logout part.
Yes.
So,
Okay, Apana, you want to go?
Abra, you want?
yeah, like as per the login, if they are log into the system, they should log out to make the all the without being exiting the saved data. So as the user log into it, like it will be like they wanted to safely save their datas and credentials, and
Yeah.
then they can log out from this account with
Yes. So this means as a user, they want
they want to
logout.
save, or they want to make sure like all their datas are not deleted from the account, like even though we are logging out.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
Presto, any idea, any opinions?
Yeah, and I think Apana nailed it. So for the logout, the acceptance criteria should be when user attempts to log out, the system logs the user out and they make sure that the account is even accessible to them after the logout, so they can come back again to log in future. I remember the Agile customer mentioned that you want to be able to reset your password if when you want to log in case you forget your password.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
yeah, I think that leads us to another good user story, which would be the password resets. So the story will go like as a user, you want to be able to reset your password. I mean, I want to be able to reset my password if I forget it, so I can regain my access to my account.
Yep, that's important. Yes.
Yeah, that is very, very important. Nin, I hope we are not moving too fast for you, so that you are grabbing these things as we go. But if you are missing any of the things we are saying, just call us back, so it's easier for you as you are making notes, right?
Yeah, right. Right. It's okay for now because like for all user it's pretty straightforward. So I think if there's nothing, right, for the except there's like 14 we need to do for all the user registration, log in, log out and reset password for
Yeah.
now, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
These are the
Okay.
questions.
I think it's
So that's
good.
good.
Next move to the next one, the normal
Okay.
financial tracker.
The next one is normal financial tracker, right? So as the Azure customer, I need the financial tracker can to aid income view, and also they can view the daily expense. And the customer can create the custom the categories for the spending. And also they should be able to see the weekly or monthly summary if they want of their finance or they saving goals. So also I need the customer can set the saving goals. And another is important that user can edit or delete, like they can set and delete incorrect records because sometimes they by mistake. So I need this one. It's really
Okay.
important.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So please think about that and give me the yep.
um, you are putting everything together too much, please, so that it's easier for us to comprehend as we develop each of the user stories.
Yep.
So just break it down a bit as in bit by bit, so that we contribute to one, then we contribute to the next. I know that we are short for time, but at least let's
Okay.
don't put everything together. So you mentioned
Sorry,
that
I
want to
could
be able
say
to.
at the
I think I grabbed some of it. I mean, a few things from what the Agile customer mentioned. So please correct me if I'm wrong. I think the Agile customer mentioned that they want to be able, they want users to be able to have their income, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Be able
Can aid
to,
the income.
yes, and you want them to be able to see their budgets. You want them to be able to view their expenses, right? And you want them
Yes.
to be able to see category of each expense.
They
I
can
think
create a customer category. Yeah.
okay, they can create custom. Okay, great. They can create custom category.
So what you have
And
mentioned
the
now
summary.
is about five, right? Festus?
That's about. I think that's about four so far. They want to be able to add income. They want to be able to view their daily.
Let's quickly take it one after the other so that we can. So add income, right? I think
Yes,
for
add
me,
income.
the user story should be something like, as a financial tracker, want to be able to add income, right? So something like
Yeah.
your salary or bonuses and or any other income that you have, maybe from your side gigs, right? And you want to be
Yes.
able to have a complete view of those income on the dashboard. That's
Yeah.
like a user story for me, yeah.
That's good.
It's good.
And
And
the acceptance
anything else?
criteria should be when the income is added. It's not there's no it's when it is added successfully and you can see it. That is will be your acceptance criteria for that particular one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anything else?
Okay,
Apara,
so
do you have an idea?
About adding income.
No, because we all have aid income, and I still need can custom the cardinal of for the spending and also the summary. I need the customer can check the weekly or monthly summary, and also they can set the save goals.
So for to get weekly and monthly summary, like as a financial tracker, it is very like we all are getting pay like in bi-weekly or weekly. So every user should able to track it, like each time when they get their income, like how it is spent out or how is like moving on like to the mortgage or expenses like that. So it should be like on a systematic way, like it should be on a track.
Yep. So can you give me a user story for that?
Sorry.
Like the table ask the financial tracker, I want what.
Like it should be a weekly or monthly financial summary.
Okay.
So that accepting criteria should be like it should be correct summary for a selected period. Like if they want to track it for a month, it should show the summary for the whole month.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
So Lee, do you have any opinions about this part? The normal financial trigger. I need more.
think-
No. Yeah.
I think it's good.
How many we have now?
So let me just make everything clear. So the first one is add the income, right? So
Yes.
the customer can add the income into their account.
Yes.
The second one is view the daily expense, like how they spend their money. The
Yes.
third one is create the custom expense category. So it's gonna,
Yes.
yeah. All right. So the fourth one is the summary of their their financial, right, weekly or
Yes.
monthly.
Yeah.
The fifth one is like edit the record. Sometimes get something wrong, right? So
Yes.
they can edit it. And the sixth one is set saving goals, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think, like I said, let's quickly break it down. I think we are now on the third one, right? For the user story. Like first was mentioned, I think we should just have do we have the statement itself that we will use as a user story for each of these, or I think we all understand what this person is supposed to do, but we need to have something that Nin will put down properly as a user story, right? Not just the discussion we're having high level. So I don't know if first has anything to say for the third one.
Yeah, for the agile customer mentioned that they want their customer, the user, to be able to create a custom category for their expenses. So say they spend money on food or on pet supplies, they spend money on groceries, they spend money for on their cell phones. They want to be able to categorize everything. So my story will go as a financial tracker. I want to be able to create my own categories for expenses, so I can
Yes.
better organize myself and my spending. And
Yeah, that's what I mean.
the story will be accepted. I mean, that will be the acceptance criteria. So the story will be accepted when I am able to create a new category, and the new category is available in my record my expenses record.
Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. So, customer, is there any other one you want us to talk about and give a user story for, or is that all, right, for this particular?
Yeah.
We should also have the feature for the user can manage their current currency account, multi-currency account, right? We should have that as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think we really need that?
That's good.
Because for me, I think why would you want to go the complex way of doing multi-currency transactions when you can just do your local currency, and if there's anything you want to input, you input in your local currency. That will make the calculations of the applications easier, and you won't have to be calling external third-party APIs to do conversions for totals.
Yes.
So I don't think we should have that, please.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Then the other feature is like based on the category, right? the user can see how much they spend on each categories to, adjust how they spend their
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, it's important. Yeah.
All right.
So I think it's
So
almost
are we
complete.
putting that as a separate user story, or
Sorry.
then what name just mentioned now? Are we putting that as a separate user story for the financial tracker?
Right now we talk about financial tracker. I think it should be good for financial tracker. Let's move to the debt repair.
Okay, so the next should be the debit repair. Okay, so as a customer, I need the debit repair can aid the debits and also can set payment reminders because it is important for the debit repaid. And then they can view the detail about the debits, so they can check the information, and then they also can be update the debit details, and also they can make payments. And after they make payment, they can view this payments history. It's important, and and also the system should also allow the customer to combine multiple debits because some customer have multiple debits in the account, right? And after that, if
Can
the
you-
customer,
Can you please hold on for a second? I'm trying to note everything
yep,
you've been
okay,
saying. So
so let me repeat. I need the repair can aid the debit
okay,
to the accounts. Okay, that's the first one. And I need they can set the payment reminder.
Okay.
Reminder they pay the money, okay? And then they also can view the detail about the debits. They can check the information,
okay,
okay? And they also can update the debits detail when you
Okay.
check the information you do wrong,
So
okay?
for this, I don't think we really need to go too further down because we've just done the financial tracker. This is just like the flip side of the financial tracker. So where you are having savings and saving categories, now you are having debts and debt categories and repayments.
Yeah,
So I think what we have for the financial tracker, we can always expand on it and add how you do it for the debt side, basically. Because for the financial tracker, you are saving, but for the debt, you are being debited. So it's just like the same kind of features, but in the other way around. So I think that
yes,
should quickly make us be able to have user story regarding that. So for the first one, you are saying add a new debt, like you want the person to be able to manage their debts, right?
yeah,
So for that, like we know, for savings in the financial tracker, is you want to be able to input your savings and be able to see it. For this other side, user story should be something like as a debt repair, you want to be able to add your debt and see it debited from whatever you are owing currently. Does that make sense?
yes.
So, and the user acceptance criteria will be when the debt details are saved and you can see that it is shown correctly in the debt list.
So could you give me the user story? Depends on that opinion.
So, like I said, so the user story should be something like, as a debt repair, I want to be able to add a debt.
Yes.
I want to be able to add, input my debt and be able to see it. So that's the user story.
Yeah, but it's for what? Like for user can track the payment, right?
Yes, yes, yes. So
Okay.
you'll be able to track your debt payments. Yes.
Okay. And
Festus, please
the
remind me
else?
what other things did the customer mention?
so the agile customer mentioned that they want to be able to set a reminder for their payment so they don't get to miss payment. Also, they want to be able to view their payment details, like their debt details.
Apana, do you have anything to say about this ones? Do you have any idea?
Anyone?
About the payment reminder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for the user want to set a reminder because we will be having some fines if we miss our date. So it is very important to have a reminder on which day which payment should be done.
Yep.
So it should
How can we
the
work?
user should receive a reminder on each date, like they have to pay this other and the details also, like this much amount, this much due, like
Yeah.
this date, like that. So it should be a detailed one that the user should get.
Yeah, so could you, depends on that, give me a user story for that, or remind, like
Like,
us,
how can you word it in a user story to make it easier for Nin to put it down?
yeah, you just say the user story.
Like set a payment reminder.
Yeah, I would
You mean,
wrote
okay,
it down as a
let me, for example, or do you want to say, yeah?
like as a debt repair, I want to see the reminder for the upcoming, you know,
That
debt repair,
Payment.
right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
Okay, that's fine. Put it down that way. Yeah, put it down that way. So that's even nice. So what would be the acceptance criteria for that? Like when you get it, is like when you get those notifications, that's when you know you have is an acceptance criteria or what?
maybe the
So
user should receive a reminder in specific dates.
Okay. So that means the acceptance criteria can be something like user receives reminders on this specified dates. Did you get that?
yes.
Okay. So can we move to the next one?
let's go, what's the next one?
View debt details. So basically, they want to be able to view every information they have about their debt. So the story for this, I personally think, will go as a debt repair. I want to be able to view details of my debt, so I can know exactly what I owe and when, as in when the next payment is due.
Yes.
So this will be accepted as a story. That is the acceptance criteria when the details of my debt are accurately displayed for me in my dashboard and everything is accurate and complete.
Yep.
Okay. That's nice.
Okay, so next I think is about, I need a customer can check the history and also they can comply multiple debit accounts. Okay, please give me the user story about this part. One is check history and one is combine multiple debit accounts.
So for this, we need to understand it properly. So you are saying that you want to be able to consolidate, like add different debts together, or what? Is that what you're saying as a Angel customer?
Yeah, what was it going to be again?
I'm asking that. I'm trying to get the clarification. Like you said, you want multiple debts consolidated, right?
Yes,
Does it
because
mean you
some
want it
customer
all add
have
up
more than
together?
because some customer have more than one card, one debit, they have more than one debit have to pay.
Okay.
So I need the software can track all the debits. So this means the customer can combine multiple debits, not only just one.
Okay. Just like a summary of all the debts into one, right?
You
So
can show the invoice in one place, yes, but it's from different debit accounts. Okay.
so the user story for that should not be too hard. So the user story for that should just be you want to be able to summarize or combine all the debts, right? All multiple debts from different sources into one place so that you
Yes.
can be able to, as a user, have one view for that. I
Yeah.
think that should be like so. As a debt repair, you want to be able to put all your debts, all debts from multiple places into one place so that you can have a specific place to manage them. That
Yes.
should be the user story. And the acceptance criteria should be when the selected debts have been combined into that same view for you to be able to see.
Yeah. That's good. And how about the history report?
Histories, okay, you want to be able to see former transactions? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I need a customer can check it, can view the payments and the history, the repayment history.
Bana, do you have any idea with that in terms of having it to see what you've done before?
Like the repayment?
Yeah, so for example, if you have done any transaction, maybe you have paid your debt or you have made a savings, you want to be able to see them as a transaction history on the application.
Yeah,
I think
like
that's
the
what it's
user want to see when the payment is done, with how much amount is that paid,
yes.
and like if it is a mortgage, when is the next payment? So no, like that the payment history should be showed up, or the accept like the it should show all the details, like how much amount to which like for grocery or the mortgage, to which account is debited,
Okay.
and the date, like that. So the accepting criteria should be the payment histories should be accurate, and which includes all the specific details of that transaction.
Okay. So that's, I think I need two more. One is calculates the total interest, and the one is the customer can export the debit summary if they need. Can anyone give me those two user story? One is for the calculates the total interest for the accounts.
Total interest.
Yeah. Can you give me the user story for that part?
Festus, do you have any idea about that?
Yeah, so when a user has a payment or a debt, a debt that they have to pay, so apparently the interest compounds over time, and they might want to be able to view the interest as it adds up, maybe monthly or year or annually. So the user story should go like as a debt repair. I want to be able to calculate my total interest, the total interest I'll pay over the lifespan of the debt hold, and so I will be able to plan my finances better.
Yeah. Okay. So next, they export the summary. Then I do this one. Okay. I think for this one, the user story should be as a debit repair. I want to export a summary of my debit, and I can share it to financial advice or some like investor to help me do my account, do my finance stuff. Okay. So
Okay,
you
so
do everything.
Nin, I'm sorry I'm checking in with you repeatedly because you know you are the one putting down all these things we are saying, and I don't want us to be too fast for you. So if there's any place where you are not too clear or you are being too fast, just let us know so that
Yes,
you can
right.
have, because so that at the end of the day we can see all we have discussed and in summary, and we'll be able to use them.
So
So
let's go next. Okay, we need a little bit fast. Next is
Or
investor.
the investor, yeah.
Yeah, the investor. So as the actual customer, I need first of all, can you make a note? I will speak pretty slowly. Okay. I need the investor. First thing I need the investor to see a summary of the investment. That's the first one. Okay. And also I need the customer can add accounts like a new account to their account. and they can view detailed information for each account after that. Okay, and also they should be able to manually the transaction and track the performance. That's the next one, and also let me see. And also they can set the goals about the investment, and also they will receive. I think it's better they can receive the alarms when necessary. That's my requirement for the investor. Okay.
Okay, so I think this is pretty straightforward. It's pretty
Yes, so
straightforward in terms of investment purposes. So we can start with, okay, if you want to see a summary of all your events, so the user story will be like, as an investor, you want to see a summary of all investments you have made over a period of time. So that's the user story, and the acceptance criteria will be the ability to be able to see that happen, right? So something like seeing all your investments on the dashboard for you to be able to see your total. So that's the acceptance criteria for that. Did you mention anything about new investments or something like that?
Yes, that's the next on my list.
Okay.
He said he wants to use investors to be able to add new investment accounts. Like
so that's also pretty straightforward. So not to waste time. So the user story will just be like, as an investor, I want to be able to create a new investment account. It's as simple as that, so that you'll be able to track your investment and assets. So then the acceptance criteria is when the account is created successfully. That will be the acceptance criteria for that.
yes.
First, is there any other one so that we can quickly wrap it up together, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just taking some sort of personal notes. So the next is, he said he wants investors to be able to view details of each account. So from what I have here, the story for that will go, as an investor, I want to say the detailed information of each of the investment accounts that I have so I can track my investment. And then this story will be acceptable. The acceptance criteria will be when the user, when able to view the complete and the accurate details for whichever account I've selected to view.
Yep. Okay. So how many we have now, Lee? Is much all the requirements?
Okay.
Okay, so let's go the financial experts.
Just to confirm, Nee, are you following? I hope you're not lost.
No, we're good. We're good.
Good. Okay.
For the investor, it's pretty straightforward, so it's not much.
Awesome.
Move on to
Financial experts. So I need a financial expert to see a list of these clients. Okay, that's the first one. And I need the financial experts can view each client's financial solution. Okay. Then I need the financial expert can share the advance to the customer. Okay. So this one is the shorter one.
Okay, so what you are saying now, as a customer, is like a new module for financial experts, right, in the application. Because what we've been discussing all the while is basically for someone that is using the application as a customer, right?
Yes. So the first step they have to see the list of the customer. So can you give me the user story for that?
Yeah, so just like you mentioned, it's very pretty straightforward. So as a financial expert, you want to be able to see a list of all your clients
Yes.
and manage them in one particular place, and also track their progress financially,
Yes.
right? So,
Okay.
what else?
And then next is they can give the clients advance.
For that, I don't think they can be able to view the financial situation of clients, but in terms of goals of a user, I don't think that's or what do you guys think, right?
Yeah.
Festus, do you think we need to add up, like, yeah, as a financial expert, you should be able to see the financial situation, which is what you have seen. If you look at the first one, the one you mentioned earlier, which is to view a list of clients. I think I mentioned that you want to be able to track their financial progress. I think that should cover for those the two things you are mentioning. Or do we need to separate them as a user story?
I think as an expert that is working with probably a client, you as a financial expert, you should be able to view some information that are relevant about your client financial progress, right? Such as whether they are losing, so whether they are gaining. You might not be able to, as a financial expert, I might not be able to make any changes, make any modifications. But seeing all these details about my clients will help me make well-informed financial decision about their finances, right? So I think it's necessary.
Okay. So how are we going to word that now? How are we going to word it as a user story so that it's easier for him to put it down?
Yeah, as a financial expert, I want to see my client's financial situation and goals to be able to provide accurate guidance and advice as necessary.
Yep.
Okay. Lynn, did you get that?
Yeah. And also
Okay, very much.
after like giving the customer, their other, advices, after the customer, receive the advice, they can give the feedback to the financial expert, right? So they can get the feedback from clients. It can be one user story.
Yeah, that's good one. Okay.
Yes, that's another user story. That's a great one.
We
So they
can
should
move to the,
be
yeah, I think we can move to the administrator for now.
Okay. For the administrator, administrator can create the user roles, and also they can set the permission for each roles. That's one. Okay. And they can check the activity logs. And also they have one important thing, they can turn on or turn off the maintenance model when needed. Like they can stop the software running from the service side. Okay.
Okay, so for this administrator thing, we need to separate it into two. One should be the operational side of things, while the other should be the functional side of things. So, like you just mentioned, they should be able to create user roles and functions and all of that. Those ones are operational functions for the administrator. While
Yeah.
things like be able to check system logs or stop application from running, those are functional. Basically, they are not operational, right? So I think in that sense, we can have, okay, as a user story, create user roles and permissions, right? So
Yeah.
that's straightforward, just from the name, from the way he mentioned, the customer mentioned it. It's pretty straightforward. You'll be able, as an administrator, you should be able to create user with their roles and permissions. That's
Yes.
straightforward. And the acceptance criteria will be when you are able to create them successfully, and you are able to check that their roles and permissions is what you want it to be like. That's all.
Yeah. And that I do next one. I think as administrator, I want to see the activity log and to check all the user and admin's actions. That's for check the activity logs. Okay. And then I need turn on and turn off the maintenance model needs.
Okay. So what else? What else? Is there anything else as a customer that you need?
Like as administration, I want to switch system to maintenance model to perform updates or something.
Okay.
That's my requirement, okay? And the last, the user story. And the last, I need the develop team can fix the system error and back up the data. Can you give me the use story for that one? Anyone can give me the use story for that one.
So for that is to be able to back up and export, you just need a module. So let me try as word it as a user story, right? So you as an administrator, you want to regularly do a backup and also export data as at when needed. And the acceptance criteria for testing that should be when you are able to download data in the format that you need them. And so that's the way I see it. So is there still other things so that we can move to the diagram side of things?
Need you lost everything?
Yeah, I already noted everything, but
So
can
you
you
have
guys
the
go
documents,
check
right?
their? Yeah, do you mind go check their user story, please? Like under the shell file, it that updated. Can you guys see it?
Oh yeah, I see it. So let me download this one first. Yeah.
I think you guys
Yes,
can download this one, and after that, we can start with the diagram.
Yep. So first though, you have tools, right? Can you do the diagram for us? Can you show your screen and let me check the story first, okay? Just prepare the tools and download the document as well.
Okay, so to do that simultaneously, you need to share the story so that you can see. At least that's what
my screen now. Please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and open the shared file so I can also see the user story while you guys follow. Where's the hub, man?
Okay, so did you download the user story?
Yeah, I just downloaded it.
Okay, so let's start from all user, okay? So I think, could you create one like homepage?
Homepage? Yeah.
Yes.
So for all the users, I just want to type something right here.
Everyone download the user story, right? Do the lower identity prototype diagram based on our user story, okay?
Okay. So this is for all users, right? For all users, we'll have a whole page.
Yep. So what do you guys think in this page? What
So for
stuff
the
should be in this
homepage
page?
part, it should have the login and register, right?
This yeah.
Yes.
And they should be able to log in.
The first two, the first two user story.
And how about logout and the password reset? We don't have it in this page, right?
That's you gonna connect with the login page, right? After the login, they can do those things.
Okay, first of all, can you create another two windows? One is login page and one is registry.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, the home
And
page is
also after the login part, there's gonna be the dashboard for the user to see, right? As well.
After login, yes.
Yeah.
So can you do the dashboard windows after
Yes.
login?
So for the register part, we will take multiple feeds from them, their name,
Yeah, the name and password.
Is there a way we can, for the purpose of displaying this one, is there a way we can share what Nin has showed us so that at least the professor can follow?
I have it, and it's in the shared file on the team, so you can check it.
Okay.
Also, let me see, name, email, password, confirm password. Yeah. Yep. I think maybe the phone number.
So this will be the login, and basically they should just be able to. We only need their
Just give me 1 second. We have followed the way to do this diagram. So the first is register, right? Do you guys think anything else we have to put inside this window for the register?
Name, email, password, confirm password. Probably maybe phone number, though most people don't usually want to drop their phone numbers, right? Because of security, but
yes.
Because
Yeah, phone number is necessary.
phone number is necessary.
it may not be a necessary field, but at least it's something that we should
include it.
Yes.
For
So it
the
may not be
verification.
verification, I think.
Yeah, for authentication purpose, that makes sense.
Okay, so
dashboard, what would they
after
be?
Yep.
What do you think user might want to see on their dashboard, like a regular user?
So
let us finish the register first, okay? If the register finished, what should be next?
After the register, you do login.
Login,
Yes.
Yeah,
So please go to the login window. Yes. In this window, what should be inside? What should be shown to the customer?
The username,
Normally in the
password.
login part.
I think first one already needed to have email and password.
And always have the option of like when users
Reset.
get their password, right? So they can try to
Reset.
access the other way by reset the password.
So first, you need to add something around there for resetting password.
So for login under the password file,
password reset here. And then as soon as everything is good, they will be
No, hold on 1 second. We have followed the deep I forgot the name. We have follow letter way to do this one. So after register, what's next is login, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now the login is finished or not. If you guys anything else we have put inside here. If no, what's next? The login. Okay, let me, for example, okay, login have two situations. One is login fail, right? If
That's why
login,
he put the reset password and the login into the same card.
yes. So please create one like
I would
forgot
say for the
password.
login, we just put the email and then password, and then from the login in the dashboard, you for the arrow, right? You can put it like success there, and if it's failed, we're gonna move to the to reset password page, like different one.
Okay.
Okay.
So for login, there are gonna be two situation can happen. One is success, one is fail, right? So it's gonna lead to two different page.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think
So
we need to have the outcome on each of the pages, right? So for
Yeah, because now we are on window login, right?
Yeah, for the login, normally it's just like the
yes,
email and password, and then there are gonna be two cases can happen. One is fail, one is success. If you
the
yes,
recall,
yes.
success
yeah, success is gonna move to the dashboard, right?
dashboard of
Yes.
reset password.
Right. Oh, we can
So
make it clear here.
let's go ahead dashboard now because for
I think I
everything you
tried to
do, because you
understand what
showing that
you
experience.
guys are trying to explain. So here, login, it can either be successful, and when it is successful, then it will take them to their dashboard, or they would be transferred to a page where they can, get to reset their password, right?
Yes.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
Yes. So for this one, for this page, what would you have put? I think we need a customer give us the email address, right? So please add the email address.
So receive the email address, then
Yes. And
password.
we need one
So
button
for
for
the
send.
password reset, I would say there will be the verification code that's sent to the customer, right? So we'll have to put that as well. And then the new password. I think 3 field should be good for this one.
Yeah.
So what Festus has written, we said link that covers all you have mentioned. Except you want
Yeah,
to
I
go
think this
down.
one is a simple one. So just
So
like
let's
Okay.
this.
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
it works
works.
the same way. Yeah.
Okay, so next user story is
It's the dashboard.
dashboard. What's the content of dashboard?
So they can see their data, right? Basically.
Yeah.
And then some other
And we still miss one user story is logout.
Yeah, you can put the in the dashboard or we have the logout option, right? So it's fine.
User data or details, right?
Yeah, it's gonna depends on the user status, right?
Yeah, and we should have like a button for them to sign out.
That way we need different, diagram for each user, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So let me check.
What
We
do you guys
have
think about this?
4 user story, right?
You can put some word like between the two card from login to password reset by like failed, and then the other one is like success.
Pardon?
No, we don't have to do that here. What we are showing here
Oh,
is
we can
just
edit later. It's fine. Because
yeah.
the time limitation, we can move
Yep.
to the next one, right? We have
I think
like
let
5
me
others
to the
to do.
next. What's next? Next
So
is
on the dashboard,
Financial tracker.
on the
okay.
dashboard, I think this is where you will see all of your functionalities, right? So savings, investment, things like that. Are we not going to push it on the dashboard, like buttons for you to be able to navigate to them?
So based on what we have in the story, let me just check the story. Give me a second.
Okay, let's move to next, okay?
Just
Financial
depends on-
tracker.
trying to check the shared file that we have. I'm just trying to follow the user story we just wrote.
Yep. Take your time.
I think we spent almost an hour, so let's be mindful of the time too.
Okay. This looks good.
Okay, so next one is financial tracker, normal financial tracker, okay?
Here, I think they should be able to log out, right? Log out
We
page.
did. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, then when they log out, then we want to redirect them to the login page. So I think this is supposed to be, let's say we want to have this way. Here, such that when they log out, then they will be redirected to the login page, right?
Okay,
Yes.
that
That's
makes
good.
sense.
Yeah, so they should get like a dialogue box here or something like that. That's log out
Okay.
confirmation, and then
That's
and then confirm, log out, or cancel. So those are the actions: confirm, log out, cancel. So we are not designing state machine diagram, so I don't think we necessarily have to do something like if they log out, then they should do this, or if they log in, or whatever. So
yeah,
I think
for this detailed stuff we can do it later.
yeah. So
We
this
just make sure it's cover all the user story we have.
yeah, this looks good,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. This is fine. So let's move to the next one.
Great.
Let's
So
move to the next one.
next we want to have so let me just check the file.
Next one should be financial tracker. Okay.
Financial tracker? Okay.
Yeah, the normal financial tracker.
Okay, the financial tracker. Okay, great. So still we have financial tracker role.
Yes, and for this one, I think we can
Start
ignore.
with the dashboard, right?
I mean, we can skip the homepage, right? We just start from dashboard.
The dashboard. Yeah.
Yes.
I think everything should have homepage.
Because
I mean,
it's already for all the user for
yes.
the first one, the homepage. So we can start from the dashboard. Because all the user have to do their first
Yeah.
first
So
step,
you
right?
don't need to start from there again. Just move to the next step in that direction.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So the parent card here will be the dashboard, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
So now please let me know what content should be here in this dashboard for financial tracker.
So when I sign into my dashboard, I mean, as a user, I want to be able to view my financial summary, right?
Yes.
Also, I want to be able to add. I think that was the first thing, according to my notes that I have here. The first thing the AGI customer mentioned is that they want to be able to add income, right? So you want to be able to add your income.
Okay.
So this component should be here. Then the AGI customer said they want to be able to view their financial summary. Do you guys have addition or subtraction?
Yes.
I think
And
what
I think could you add
sorry, go ahead, go first.
okay, so you add the income, right? Could you add slash expense over
Expense.
here? Yeah, because I think Not just income. Yeah. Maybe I missed this one, so I think maybe expensive better.
You want to be able to create custom category.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And what other?
And miss one user story. Let's set saving goals.
Oh, set saving goals. Yeah. I think this looks good.
So, okay, that's what we have in these windows, right? Then what should be next after this one?
So from here, I think we want to take it a step at a time. So we will have different components for each of them, right? Where each of
Yes.
them will be the title. So let's say we have another card for this one.
Pay the income, yeah.
We can also
Okay,
have
so
one for this.
let's start one by one, okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
we'll add this one, then what should be inside this one?
This they want to add their income.
Actually, this one is simple, right?
Yeah, we want to get amount from them. The amount
Yes.
they want to have, the amount of their income, and the category it should belong.
Yeah. And also
And
I think the date is pretty important.
also the date, and then the
Yeah.
add button. They
Okay.
can also I think they should. Okay, so here
I
they
think
will
it's
be,
okay.
we
That's all the
assume,
information we need.
yeah, here I assume they will be able to create custom category,
Yep.
Yeah, already. Yes, of course.
right? Yeah, so
Yeah.
they will create custom category.
Okay, so next should be what? Next, view finance summary, right?
Yes.
There's the background noise. Can you mute that background noise? Someone watching TV or something.
So if you want to view their summary, they should be able to select date and range.
Yeah. And the summary. The summary is over the data, right?
Right? Yeah, they should be able to view summary data.
Yep. And I think we can put this user story here is edit the income and expense, because some data customer want delete or update, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they want to be able to pardon? I didn't get that. They want to be able to delete what?
Like add the income or expense.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. Okay, so after this window, what should be next? If customer in this window, what should be next?
They should be able to create custom category, right?
No, I think they will edit income and update the income or delete something.
So yeah, after
Oh,
viewing the financial summary, like the customer should get an option to edit their changes, make changes on this account.
Yep. So could you make another window called edit income expense? Yes, like this. Yes.
for this part, yeah.
Yep. Because if the customer in this window and then they want to change some data, they will go to this step, right?
I get that. So if they want to edit their expense, so what we need from them, the amount, the category it belongs.
Yeah,
and then
the same as like
we don't need to ask them for the date. The system will automatically.
yeah, we don't have yeah, that's right. Updates or delay. Delays.
Save button. Save button.
Yep.
And delete button.
Delete button. Yeah. So what should be next after this one? we can go, I think we can go create a custom category, right?
Yes, we can create custom category. So I think there is a relationship between these and the create custom category, which is if they want to create a category, if they want to add an income, they should be able to select the category.
They should be, it should be before this one. Right?
Okay.
It's like the very first step.
Yeah, it should be very first step, right? I thought as much. So create custom category.
ഇതോ പെൻസിൽ തപ്പത് എന്തെന്ത് ചെയ്യാ എവിടെ കെട്ടിടും
What should be inside the
Hello,
field?
Festus.
Pardon?
Festus.
Yes.
On the dashboard, move
Yeah.
the create custom category to the top. So that way we know that they need to do that before even adding every other thing. On the dashboard view. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, move it to the top. Yes. Yes, like that. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know, but there's like noises. I'm not sure.
Tampons. ഇത് tampons ആണ് ഇത്
Can you mute everybody? Mute everybody then.
നമുക്ക് ഉപയോഗിക്കാം എന്നുള്ളത് കാരണം
Okay, Apara,
Everybody
I
must
think you in your room there are noise. Yeah.
Oh, that's serious.
Maybe I will off my mic, but
Okay.
Okay, yep, this looks good.
Alright.
So what should be next?
The category. Okay.
We can move this down.
We have the set saving goals, right?
Yeah,
We've not done that actually.
the set 7 goals.
Yeah.
Let's make a window for that one.
So what do we need here? What will come to mind if when a user wants to set a goal for themselves for savings?
I think it's like you have set a goals, so you at least you need a goals name, right?
Yeah, or like a title.
A title, yeah, a title. I think a title, and
Yes.
also amounts, right?
Yes, amount and
When,
period.
yeah,
Let's
The
yeah.
time. Set time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's it.
yeah, the set
Yeah, I
period.
think that's it.
So let's go forward for next one.
You should have like a button to save it or a button to cancel if they change their mind.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay.
That's good. Yeah. Great.
So what's next? Is
The
debit
next one is
repair,
the debt
right?
repair.
Find the user story for that. Okay, so
This one, how
Yep.
come? Okay, this looks all good.
yep. So please create one Windows for debit repair.
Okay. So we'll need debt repair, right?
Yes. And the debit dashboard, repair debit, the dashboard for debit repair.
Just give me a second. Just Yeah, it should be somewhere here, and then we can begin here. So for the debt repair, what do you guys think? So we have a dashboard for debt repair, right?
Yeah. I think depends on the user story.
Yeah, I can
I
see
need
that story. We have we want new the user to be able to add new debt, view debt list.
yes.
So the
Uh,
first
a-
is like the list of debt, right? When they see it on the dashboard.
Yes, the list of debt. If any, they have any debts, then they should be able to view. So view debt details, right?
And add new debit.
Add new debt, yeah. What next?
And
Can you
the record
check the
debt payment.
for me? Pardon?
Record the payments. The debt record the payments. Yeah.
You can write track the debt, right?
Pardon?
Tracking on the debt. I mean, see the debt progress. Yeah.
Repayment history, right?
History, yes.
And then
View the history.
they should be able to consolidate their debts in one single one single
view.
yeah, one single view, yeah. Then they should be able to export debt summary. They should be able to edit debt details. Or I say
How?
they want to.
They should not be able to edit debt details. Why would they be able to edit debt details?
Because
Avoiding the debts, why would they want to edit it?
I mean, you're not owing us debt, right? You are the one setting the debt information for yourself. You are the one that is setting, okay, this is how much I'm owing, this is how much I've paid. If you set
Okay.
goal that you want to pay $200 monthly, and you happen to pay $500 for this month, you might want to edit the debt to show that you overpaid for the month, and the
Okay.
remaining debt is not up to what the system is usually recognized. So I think that is necessary.
I think, yeah.
Looks like
So
looks a bit.
what's next after this window?
So so we have to treat them one after the other. To view the depth details, what would they?
So for the view details, I think is just for this window. So next should be add a new debit.
Oh, really?
Because this dashboard will show the debit details, right?
I could say in the dashboard, it should just show like the list of debt. And then when you want to see detail of each debt, it's gonna show in another window.
Okay. So what do
So
you
we
guys
should
think of the next step?
list of debts, right? Here, rather than details. Okay, yeah. So we can have
Right? It
something like
makes more sense that way.
list of debts, right? And when they click on them, then we can list details about each of the debts, like how much the amount they are owing, the type
The
of debt.
amount, yeah, the due date, yeah.
So here we have the amount, the due date, the category, debt, title, etc., and then close button. So this.
Right.
Anything else for this window?
I think should be good.
And then they should be able to add new debt, right?
A new debt, right?
What should be next?
For the new debt,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So they should be able to add new debt and also edit the debt, right? Or add new debt or consolidate debt, right? I think you can have that.
Either do that. What do you think should be what kind should be inside here?
So for them, in order for them to be able to add new debt, I think all we want to request from them is these details that we have in the list of debts,
Yes.
right? We want to
And I think should be have one more is called calculate interest. We have this one. We have this user story.
And also we can set up the reminder as well, right? For the new debt.
Yeah, for this one. When you add a new debt layer, can also set the reminder.
reminder, right? For the new debt.
Yeah. The interest rate, yeah.
The interest rate calculate.
No,
Because we have
the interest rate enough. Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys said you think they might want to do what?
Customize the set up the reminder,
Yeah.
like
Reminder.
how many days ahead before the due date they're gonna send their email for you, or like the reminder that you have to pay, right?
Yeah, inside the new debit. Inside the new debit.
We can include it here, right? The reminder. And then the hard
No,
new debt,
reminder is like in the new debt. Yeah.
the new debt.
When you add a new debt, the customer need set the reminder for this payment.
I'm sure we'll still have some time to update this guy.
Yeah.
Because
We can do all those.
we might not be able to capture everything as it go now, right?
Yeah,
But
it's going to be perfect.
as much as possible as we can get it, it will be nice, right?
So here, consolidate debt, right?
And wait a second. I think we have changed the interest rate because we have user story is as a debit repay. I want to calculate the total interest.
Pardon?
We have a user story
Yeah.
as a debit repay.
Debt repayment.
I want to calculate the interest. So I think it should be in AW interest.
I think if you okay, let's do something like here in the list of debt, right? Estimated interest rate over time, right? So what I think is if we say that here, when you enter the interest rate, based on the program, the computer or the software can automatically calculate the interest rate based on the time the due date for the debt, right, and the amount, the system can automatically calculate. If you enter 22% as the interest rate, then the software will be able to determine how much you'll be paying eventually. By the time you
Okay.
due dates, you'll be paying your debt. And then for the list of debts, the estimated interest rate over time,
Okay. So
you
what should
how
be
much
next after a new debit?
It's a consolidate debts. Just keep going on.
No,
no, we have view repayment,
you have set
right?
the remainder because you have this one inside this one.
Yeah, the reason I'm having this consolidated debt here is because it's pretty close to the idea of adding a new debt. Consolidated debt is like you are adding new debts, but you are putting them together into just one single component. So they are kind of related. So that's why I'm having it here. So we can have the view payment history here.
You know what? I know what you mean shuffle, but actually for the for the debt reminder, it just set it there with like how many days or week ahead you want to set. We don't need another page. We can just do it on the same page.
Do you mean debt reminder?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's okay, right?
Yeah. Let's move to the consolidate debt.
Consolidated debt, what do you think they might want to see? Just like the total amount, the interest rate, and every other information we have from.
Yeah.
Actually, we forgot to add debt category, but do you think we should include it?
Where are we?
Yeah. Yeah,
At the
we
top.
can.
Debt category, yeah. Uh,
I think it should be good. Let's move to the other one.
You don't need to show view repayment history. Okay, so basically just list all payment,
list
all
past
debt payments.
payments, list past payments, amount, date, due date, payment date, and due date, or
Is
payment date.
is date is data or date?
Payment date, next payment
Okay.
date.
Then under it, the button export.
And then export. Export payment summary or history.
Okay, so can we go to the next one? Is there we've done about just 2 out of about 5 or 6? So
The edit the debt details.
Edit debt details.
that we can carry from the other one too. It's just the same from the other edits and updates on that first one. What was the name again?
It's just like another window, but the same, just the same thing as like the new debt.
Like
Yeah.
more or less like the same thing as add new debts. We will just take the new details from them and
Yeah, but like just the other window. This different name, but the same kind of content.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So basically we just have the same thing here. Edit debt details. And then this one is save button. Save.
Let's be mindful of time. We have done about an hour and 40 minutes now.
To button.
So,
Yeah, I think we still have about 3 more to go. I think this looks good, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be good. Let's move to the next one, the investor.
So we can have the investor here.
Yeah. And the one investor dashboard.
Investor here. 12 points, right? Okay. Investor dashboards.
Yeah. And what should be inside this one?
I think for the investor, based on the user story I can see here, just give me a second. For investors, they might want to be able to view their investment, like the summary or the overall overview.
Right.
So the overview, right?
Yeah, they might want to be able to see
Investment overview.
investment overview, like how well their investment is doing, and then they should be able to add new investment.
They can add their investment account.
Yes.
Pardon?
You're right. Keep going. Yeah.
They can add new investment accounts. They can add. I mean, they can view transaction record, right?
Right.
Or history, and they can
And
set
set their investment goal.
new investment goals. They can also delete existing goals. Edit or delete rather. So, oh, jeez. Okay.
So after this, what should be next? The customer want to do.
Next to this, they want to be able to view their investment, right? Their investment.
Yeah.
Investment overview will basically just have um, investment data like investment progress or investment status, investment details, right? And then also they should be able to add new investment. What are you guys thinking? When they want to add new investments, what do you think what information do you think we might need from the user? We need the name of the
Accounts. The account ID or account name.
Yeah, the amount and the type, the investment type.
Yeah.
Right.
Amount, investment type. I don't think we need any other thing, right? So we just need them to click the save button or cancel button, right?
Right.
So those are the actions. They should be able to view transaction history.
Yes.
Yeah, transaction codes.
Transaction history. Basically, the amount,
Transaction type.
the type,
The date.
the name, the date, status.
That's it.
And then they should be able to set new investment goals. I think this might have to come here. They should be able to set new investment goal. Set investment goal. So when they want to set the goal, we will ask them for
The amount they want, the expected amount.
like just okay. So I think it will be quite different. We ask them for amount, right?
The account
Reason,
type.
reason or description of the investment.
You can put the description, yeah.
Yeah, description. Amount, description, then update timestamp. So okay, account.
Yeah, account name.
If they want, they can give it an investment title
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
and then save
And save
button and then
this
cancel.
one. Okay, makes sense.
So and lastly, they should be able to edit or delete existing goal, right?
Yeah.
Didn't do this. Well,
You can do the same thing as the debit repair, right?
so no, this won't work.
You know
So-
what? From the investment overview, you
Yeah.
can put the edit and delete the existing from that. No need to put it in
Oh.
the
That
Dashboard.
makes sense. When they see the overview, they can click. Okay, so
the
we can do. I think we can
yeah, put that one into the investment overview.
put this in investment details, edit or delete. Investment, right? And then from here, edit or delete. No,
No,
edit.
just put edit, yeah. And put the same as like add new investment. Just the same thing.
Yeah. Edit investment and then everything here. New account name, new amounts, new investment type, edit button, cancel button, and then
Later we can fix it to like the updated one. Maybe make more sense.
this is for delete investment. What did you say, Nee?
No, it's okay. I say instead of putting the word the new, we can put the updated name or
Okay, or instead of new, like updated name, right?
it is the same thing. It's fine.
Yeah, I think that new is self-defining or explanatory. Confirm, delete,
Or cancel.
cancel button. Right, I think we are good with this.
Yeah, let's move to the next one. The financial expert.
The financial expert.
For this one, it's not too complex, so it should be easy one.
So for financial expert, what comes to mind? What are you guys thinking?
They're gonna have a list of their clients to give the financial advices to.
Okay.
Then, yeah.
So financial expert. I mean, let's just say the dashboard, right?
You have dashboard, then clients list.
Guys, how many hours did the professors say our meetings should be?
Meeting, one and a half 30 minutes.
I thought you said two.
We're gonna have 2 meetings, but he said like there's like no more than 2 hours. But
No
the
hours, right?
ideal time is like about 1 hour to like 115 minutes per video.
So I think we are still good, right? How long have we spent now? About 2.5 hours.
Like,
We didn't start recording.
later someone can edit it, so we can.
Yeah, and actually we didn't start recording immediately, so we still have some time.
Just this one and one more and then done. So it should be good.
We have these.
So the first one should be clients list, right?
Yes.
So
So
in
from
this
here-
list,
Yeah.
yep, you can say
No, it's okay. So
Clients.
you can see a list of
Just
clients.
display
basically.
clients. Say display clients.
Display client here.
yeah, display client list and also can add or delete.
Pardon?
Add. No.
Not there,
That's just
talking about
for
inside
client
display
list.
clients.
Yeah, it's
Inside
okay.
is
And
components. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
here,
What are you guys saying?
Saying update.
It's
You are
have-
not update clients now. Why would you want to update?
the updated clients. You
We're
can
not-
add or
we're not
delete.
You just want to.
delete.
You
Just want to view. That's what you want to do there. Then probably export. That's all.
view client A data. View.
No. I think display client list is enough.
It just this one. It just show a list of clients. So it's just client list. That's it.
Yeah,
For the
just
then
display
display
client
you can
list.
have your export button there just to export whatever data you are showing. That's all.
Let's
Yeah,
You
I
can
think
put
we should.
the list. Just put it list there.
export list or export list. Display client.
You don't need the word export. It just needs to be the list. Then whenever we want, we can go click on one customer and we can see their data in the other window.
Para? Para, you have noise from your computer side.
So for the resources, I think the Agile customer mentioned that they might want to see, they might want to share the resource title and type, right?
Yeah.
And share button, or probably
And one more step for the display client list. It should we have another windows for
Yeah.
the detail of
Each client. Yeah.
one. Yeah.
this part.
Yeah. So it's gonna have a list, right? So when the expert they want to see for just one customer, like they consider data of that customer basically.
Time to refresh your rhythm.
Only simple code, right?
It's just the customer data.
Try
That's
to
it.
go. The fresh shoe.
No, you don't have just the data,
Staples
the
business
client
bonus
data.
days are here.
That's it.
Okay.
Should be good. All right.
Then after this one, I think we should have another one, cause when the user on this window on class info page, then he will give the customer provided financial advance.
I think here we
Alright.
something like share, provide resources, right? And then we can do something. We can have like share a resource or share financial advice.
Yes,
Hmm.
I think that's it.
And then I think there is a relationship between this and this.
No.
A relationship between them. This share educational resources and share advice, right? Do we have to connect them?
No.
Oh, and for the display client list, that window, can you go to that window?
Pardon?
Display client list window on the left side, the first one left. On that one, I think you should be added
Provide
two
resources.
buttons.
Provide resources, like this is more or less like you want to share resources, right?
No. On another one, display client list.
Display.
This one?
Client list.
Yes. On
Yeah.
this window, I think you should add two buttons. One is add, one is delete. Cause you know the X, they want add clients or delete clients.
I thought of that too, and I think I typed it, but display client A data and display client B data, blah blah blah, display client N data, right?
Yeah. No, actually no. You can delete all of this. Just display
The
client
list
list.
of client. Yeah.
Just display client list is enough. Because the data is on another one.
That was what we had before.
You can delete display client A and you are going to delete all of this, yeah. Just delete. No, I mean you just have the display client list is enough. Just put these three words is enough.
Yeah, I think this looks good. You know why? Is we want to display a list of clients from the first
Yes.
client to the second to all the way to the end, right? Or maybe not to the end.
Okay. And then I
Want to
mean you have to add
then you-
two button. One is add, one is delete.
export list and delete. You can delete clients.
Yes. How we delete client?
You can delete clients, right? You want to delete clients from your well, I'm not sure how that will work. Can financial expert decide to delete their
No,
clients?
you don't need to.
No. You
We
can't
don't
delete.
do anything.
Okay.
Deleting
what's next?
should not be something that you can just do anyhow, right? Even if you want to disable your client, that's the thing. But deleting is not the right word to use.
Yeah. So For this part, I think we are done.
Okay.
Okay, let's
so
move to the
last part.
administrator.
So the last part is the administrator, right?
Yes.
So for the administrator's dashboard, what do you think we might
I think we can create the user roles
yeah,
and also view the system logs.
view system log activities, enable
Maintenance mode.
maintenance mode too. Yeah, I
Yes.
remember you mentioned that.
This depends on our user story.
Yeah.
Okay, so create a user role page first, right?
Yeah.
Um, create user role page. And then from the create, okay, so here we have create user role.
Yes.
Create user role page.
So it's include a role, user role.
So
and always in search of interesting and tasty options.
so for this part, I think what do we need? We will have to and we will require the role name feed or maybe the title.
Yeah, the title
Role title feed, and then
and the permissions. Set the
permission.
permissions.
And then confirm settings or whatever. And then delete. No, you just want to create here. You can cancel.
Good so, yeah.
Yeah, you can cancel.
Okay.
Confirm button, right?
Yes.
You can decide to cancel. And for the maintenance mode,
I'm not fully
let's
sure about
let's
this
do
part.
let's one.
Yes.
In order to see system log, view system log.
I think this one is include the user actions.
User actions.
Yes.
Yeah, view user activities.
Yeah, and also the system notes. Yep.
System logs.
Anything else?
All right, I think this should be good.
Okay, so now we finish the user
whole
story and the diagram, okay? And the next step, I need everyone check the diagram and the user story. Maybe we miss something, okay? And after that, yes, please share it. And after that, we will post
another meeting.
one. No, I mean we will post one user story and the final user story and the final diagram. Make sure the diagram is cover all the user story and we don't miss any user story. Okay. So the stuff is everyone have to check everything. Then the next step is we have to depend on our user story to make a story point. That means to do the card stuff and to think about how difficult for each user story. Like 1 point is easy, 10 points is pretty hard. Okay? You can check how to do that from Essential or textbook. Then we will do this part next meeting. Okay?
When is our next meeting, guys?
You can stop the recording first, I think.
Okay, yep. Let me stop this.
How long?